Alright, and we're starting!
Yay!
Hi guys! Alright, so this is my friend Annika.
Hello.
And we had a sleepover last night.
Yay!
So now we're just hanging out, and
Yeah.
we thought we would film a video for you guys. So you can hang out with us too! Alright.
Come join the party. Be part of the circle.
Party, yeah! Okay. Quick update. Sorry you guys haven't seen me in so long, and then I'm making like 2 videos in the same day. Well, I made the other video days ago and meant to upload it, but then I didn't. I did actually make you guys a Halloween video, but then my computer was murdered by a freshman.
And then Christine was kidnapped by goblins, and it was just a big mess.
I mean, yeah, and then, you know, having to put together a rescue party is apparently too much effort for some people, and Annika was buried in homework. So, like, I had to get myself out of that, and that was the worst. But, thankfully, you know, a few heads rolled, but it's no big deal. And I got someone to resurrect my computer.
Hooray.
Thank the IT masters.
Huzzah.
They are the best mages ever, and I owe them cake. I owe a lot of people cake.
Yeah, you
I
should.
owe a lot of people cake. And cookies.
You should list.
There is a list somewhere. So I've got to bake some cake now. It's on top of the rest of my project to-do list. But, so the computer died, and in the middle of the last few weeks of chaos, I was moved. So I'm at some point when the room is put completely together, you guys will get a room tour. But if the room looks different, you know, there's like a sword and a dulcimer in the background now. That's why. This is my adorable little nook.
It's very cute.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's what's going on. All right. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, and you guys saw that I got a zero waste razor, and I'm so excited! Yeah. So, Annika and I have been hanging out. Last night we had, like, a super rad discussion of, like, empathy and, like, how society works and stuff in the context of D&D. Actually, it was really interesting!
It's how we spend our time.
It is.
Being a bunch of nerds.
I mean, that's, again, we're adorkable, and I'm, like, starting to just sort of press the sustainable on her. Listen, Annika, we gotta save the planet!
Look, now I feel bad every time I throw away something that has plastic on it. I'm like, oh no, shame. And sometimes I will, like, keep things I know are recyclable, because there's not a lot of recyclable, like, places on campus, especially in the library. But sometimes I'll keep, like, plastic bins, or, like, containers that I get from the sandwiches and things, and save them until I get to the recycle bin.
You guys, do you see this? Actually, you know, you started some of this. Like, I would actually, like, just throw away my plastic before I really started, like, seeing the amount of impact that it had on the planet. And I would watch you, like, carry your stuff around and be like, no, I'm gonna recycle it. And I'm like, dedication.
Oh.
Like, you would wait until you got to a library and then be like, okay, I had this, like an hour ago, and I've been holding on to it so I could recycle it. And I was like,
yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed by that. So
yeah.
now I'm returning the favor.
Oh, I didn't know that I was an influence on you.
Yeah,
oh,
girl.
Gosh. Oh, gee. Oh, shucks.
Oh, we've been friends since, like,
freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year. But it really solidified sophomore, yeah? Like, we started getting, like multiple times a week hanging out.
Yeah, like,
close.
Like, it started, like, second semester freshman
year.
Yeah,
second. I always, those two blend together for me. So.
Such a long time ago.
I know. Guys,
we're old.
3 years. We're
old.
so old.
We're old.
Like, can you believe we're getting to graduation time again? So nuts. Alright, so, dread it all, we're running out of time.
You said the cursed words.
Oh, are those cursed?
Yes.
Drat.
We don't talk about those yet.
We're gonna need pictures soon, and, like, we have to turn in our applications for our diplomas soon, and our degrees. We have to apply after we have spent $200,000 on a piece of paper that says we can learn. We then have to apply for the right to carry that paper that says we can learn and mount it on our walls. We also have to pay for pieces of cloth that have been sewn together by convicts, probably for no pay, that we will use once in our lifetimes, and if they aren't specifically made and sold to us for $70 by the college, we can't wear them and we can't walk at our graduation, for which we have poured out all of our freaking time and emotions. I'm so done. Ugh. Alright. Anyway. This is gonna be a long video, you guys.
It's alright.
Anyway.
Some people, someone out there is gonna be like, yes, a long video. I can just like put this on the background. Just...
Let us know if you guys like long videos. I've been trying to keep it short. It doesn't always work out. But, alright, so we just wanted to tell you what we did today, because we did so much fun stuff. We actually got to wake up really late, because okay, I usually get up around between 5 and 7 a.m.
On weekends, I get up at like noon, so it was early for me.
Okay, I feel bad.
No.
But we didn't get out of the door until 11:30 this morning, and I was like,
Nice.
I need to go grocery shopping, and the farmer's market closes at 2, and I haven't been to the farmer's market in 2 weeks, and if I didn't get there before we had to make a lunch meeting, I wasn't going to have eggs for the week, because I do not want to buy grocery store eggs ever again. For one thing, they cost twice as much as buying from the farmer's market. For another thing, they're less delicious. Like, you can either buy like free range, eggs from the store for $5 something, plus tax, or you can buy them for like $2.50 for the same amount of eggs that come from someone local and actually know the chickens and how they were raised. So
talk to the chickens, ask them how their day's going. Like, hey, chickens.
They seem pretty chill.
Tell me about what's going on.
Yeah. So we went to the farmer's market. It's so charming. I'm so happy that we have
cute.
a winter farmer's market.
It's cute. There's like there's a, I don't know what the building is downtown, like what it is normally, but they like I guess on the weekends they turn in like let vendors set up tables and things. It's like in a big. It's almost like a storage kind of place.
I don't know. I mean, it could be a donation center. It could be anything.
Yeah. Oh, that might be what it is. It looks like they had some like flyers from previous events in town, like or not flyers, but like yard signs and things. So I don't know. It's some sort of like community place. Yeah.
It's called the Food Hub, which makes me think like that it's something community.
Yeah, like the building next door, which is also part of it, has like industrial kitchen supplies.
Oh,
like
and someone was cooking in the back. Someone was cooking in the back. So we'll find out and keep you posted. All right. So after that, we went and we had a lunch meeting with some other friends.
Yeah.
So and that was fun. It got a little serious for a bit there.
Just kind of politics and organizations on campus and
organization politics are the freaking
like
worst.
like differences in what's the word, dedication to or like motivation or those aren't the words I'm looking for.
No, it's like some people
commitment. Yeah, different levels of commitment, and it's like
to different sides of the same issue. So and how enraging it can be when people don't actually care. Sometimes, So it was pretty intense, but then we went and we finished the shopping, and guys, I'm so excited. I actually got to buy bulk cheese without any plastic on it except for the sticker. But other than that, like, and I'm keeping the sticker. I've become that person. I keep the sticker now. I stuck it on the fridge.
That way you know for the future that like certain cheeses have ingredients that
haven't been tested and apparently give some people irritable bowel syndrome, which I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I don't need that. I'm just gonna have this cheese with like literally milk and enzymes and salt in it, and that's gonna be it. So now I just eat Swiss cheese, you guys.
Swiss cheese is good.
It is.
Yeah, it goes.
But at the same time, it's got different properties for different things. So like you don't make like lasagna with Swiss cheese.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, like there are certain foods that you just don't make with Swiss cheese. So we'll figure that out,
Just buy a bunch of ham, make ham and cheese sandwiches for the rest of your life.
No, thank you. Ham has its own problems.
That's fair, yeah.
Also, like I've started to feel very weird about buying meat from the grocery store because of how much of an environmental impact it has.
Yeah.
So basically, if I don't know the person who raised my meat, I might not be eating meat anymore, guys. This is gonna be a lot of
wanna,
eggs.
Probably want to look into that just because, like, kind of like there's some, like, you can't just like become a vegetarian and everything's all hunky dory because you gotta like reallocate your like where you get your nutrition from.
No, I'm not. It's not that I'm gonna become a vegetarian.
But in the future,
it's that
if you ever decide that, like, hey,
I have no desire to become a vegetarian. I'm sorry. I like my meat, and as long as I know that it was ethically sourced and ethically raised, and it had a good life, and it was respectfully killed, I don't have a problem with it. You know, so like there are people who try to make sure that their animals live as well as they can, and that they have the least negative impact on the environment around them that they can. And I think it's important to support people who are doing that because of how many companies aren't.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to quit meat. I'm just going to like probably significantly decrease the amount that I eat and have a lot more eggs.
So the nice thing is that our cafeteria on campus, they get a lot of local, like they try to get locally, like within 150 miles of the cafe, and
it would be nice if they were affordable too. But hey, feel free to keep feeding me, friend.
Yeah,
this friend is the best.
Yeah,
like all my friends have been like offering me food
meal
recently.
Plan is crazy.
Like it literally costs the same amount of money to live here as it costs to eat here. Which is insane.
Yeah, I was off the meal plan last year because I was in an apartment.
Yeah.
Like the price of convenience is just.
Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, though, but after we got food, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna tell you all the things that we did because, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the bookstore.
Yeah.
And I think I just wanted to make this video to tell you guys about the bookstore. So if you're still there, still watching, I'm real proud of you for watching 12 minutes of us rambling at
Some
you.
people will watch like vlogs that are like half-hour long. So.
I'm not one of those people. Oh. If you are watching by now, you are way more dedicated than I will ever be. I have to really, really like you in order to watch your videos.
Hopefully we're super likable.
I hope so. You're the best. Anyway, so the bookstore in town is this lovely, like, small, like, great atmosphere. Like, it feels like a bookstore in a movie, like one of the small, like, local ones that, like, you can actually find all of the books in, and, like, aren't run by corporate America. And, like, yeah, and, like, the owner has a dog, and his name is Mason, and he gave me kisses. He was.
I don't know what kind of dog he is.
I don't know what kind of dog he is, but he's a little, like dirty blonde dog. He's got little floppy ears, and he's such a good dog. His like entire butt wags when he's happy, and like he just was so affectionate and wonderful, and I love him so much. So, and he's just running around in there, and I'm like, yes, Mason, you and I will be good buddies. And they have a fireplace that they're gonna get running so that you can sit there with your book and read next to the fire.
Yeah.
And like I kind of feel the need to like dress up like a Victorian and like go in there and like sip one of their coffees that they sell there or one of their chai teas. And they have bubble tea.
Coffee shop.
Yeah, they have a little drinks shop with brownies.
I said they had a little bookstore in the back.
I mean, depends on your perspective. Either they have a little bookstore in the back of the coffee shop, or they have a little coffee shop in the back of the bookstore. But
and tell them what's gonna come in like connected to the bookstore.
So there is a sustainable living store in Marshall called the Green Scene. I think it's called the Green Scene.
Okay.
And it's a sustainability and natural living, possible greenwashing, we'll let you know, store that exists in Marshall. And the whole idea behind it is like to live more sustainably and to sell products that allow sustainable living. And they're going to do a little pop-up in the bookstore for like a couple months. Did she say it from Thanksgiving to like the end of the year?
End of the year, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be very excited when they show up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have like a week in which to go buy anything from there because then finals hit. Finals are no joke.
Yeah, but they are being very kind to us college students, and they are going to have their store open 24 hours the weekend of finals.
And they're gonna make pancakes.
They're gonna make pancakes at midnight. They're gonna get the fireplace all set up. went down there a few weeks ago just to check it out because the past few years that we've been here, it's been it's been different owners, but the owner's getting old and to retirement age, and so she gently handed it off to these folks, and it sounds like they want to start making it more accessible for students, or more geared towards students. So their hours are from I don't remember when they open, but to 10 at night, and they've got trivia nights, and they've got live music and poetry readings, and
euchre tournament.
Yeah.
And they said that they can order food in because they don't make solid food. They mostly make snacks.
Yeah.
She makes the brownies that are in the coffee shop, and they have caramel on them that she makes herself, and they look so good. Right now I'm having a bit of a sugar addiction problem. It's pretty bad. I'm trying to figure out how to best wean myself away from it. We'll find out. But yeah. Okay, before we go, also they sell alpaca knitted stuff, and it's the best. I love alpaca stuff, and it's so local. It's in Dearborn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's from Dearborn, so it's local alpacas, and there's some socks that go all the way up your calves, to your knees, and
Dearborn, they make alpaca socks for your calves.
Oh my gosh, Annika. I love you. Anyway, final update. The interview that I was telling you guys about in the shaving video did go well, and it looks like I'm gonna get to do some anti-human trafficking stuff with the local women's shelter. So actually, not just women's shelter. It's a domestic violence shelter. So it's not just for women. They do serve more women in the area than guys. But yeah, so I'll let you know what I can when I start and stuff. So yeah. All right. This is a 17-minute long video so far. So we're gonna sign off.
But it's full of good stuff. It's good.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed it.
Yay.
And I'm glad you guys got to meet Annika, because she is one of the lights of my life. Yeah. So I promise you that room tour is coming at some point. All right. Without further ado, stay sustainable, adorkably. Bye.